Alrighty then. Fear of intimacy. As I'm honest with myself, I have it. I feel it now. I feel it as tension in my belly because I'm going to share myself with you, and there's just a part of me that thinks that that's dangerous or threatening, or that if you saw into my soul, you would see how unlovable and unworthy part of me thinks I am. So that's where the fear comes from. And I invite you to touch that as you think about opening your heart, being known and seen by another human being. Intimacy, into me, see. And just allow yourself to bring to the surface what that brings up for you. And we'll do some tapping to release what you're ready to let go of around fear of intimacy. So tap where I tap. You might want to repeat the words, or if they're a little too fast for you, just let them flow. Let them wash over you and feel your feelings about this topic as you tap where I tap and breathe. That's all that's required. Even though I have some fear of intimacy, I choose to love and accept myself. Even though part of me is afraid of being known and seen and loved, I choose to love and honor myself, all parts, all voices inside me. Even though maybe a part of me is afraid I don't have what it takes to take this journey of intimacy with another human being, or with all human beings, I choose to know that I am lovable to my core, that God doesn't create anything or anyone that isn't pure lovability. And despite all my judgments about myself, I am willing to open up to the possibility and probability that there's nothing to fear about intimacy as I learn to really love and honor myself. All this fear of intimacy, all this fear of intimacy. All these scary feelings. What if somebody gets to know me and rejects me? What if they find out some scary secret about me that I'm so committed to keeping in the dark? And what if that secret makes me unlovable? And what if they find out? All this fear of rejection, all this fear of opening my heart and being abandoned, rejected, criticized, unloved. And so maybe it's just safer to close my heart, keep myself protected. And maybe that's what I've been doing. And I'm willing to feel that fear and other feelings that may come up in the presence of intimacy. I'm willing to dive deep and trust that it's safe to be known, felt, loved, and close to another human being. It's safe to get close. Maybe I have a fear that if I get close, I'll feel smothered I won't be able to feel that sense of autonomy. I won't have the boundaries needed to take space when I want to take space. Maybe in my past, I pleased others more than I took care of myself. All this fear of self-sacrifice. All this fear that my history will be my destiny in relationships, in intimacy. And I choose to trust myself to take care of myself in relationships. I choose to trust myself. And I choose to trust that the more someone gets to know me, the more they're going to love me. The more I am known, the more I am loved. It's safe to be known. It's safe to be seen. It's safe to open up my heart. That doesn't mean there won't be fear and other feelings that come up in the presence of intimacy. Intimacy is the great colonic. It flushes up and out everything that's still inside me that's unlike love. Old pain, old stories, childhood stuff. The healing power of intimacy. And I'm willing to let these things come up, because I trust that when they come up to be released. I welcome intimacy. I welcome the light of love to shine upon anything that's still in the dark inside me. I welcome to get to know and connect with another messy mortal, another human being who also makes mistakes and has fear of intimacy. I don't need to be perfect to be loved. And I don't need a perfect person to experience loving them. Plenty of room for mistakes. Plenty of room to be human, to be works in progress. I forgive myself for pretending to be unlovable. I forgive myself for pretending that I'm guilty, that something's wrong with me. Just letting those fears and old stories come to the light where they can be released. I am strong enough to be vulnerable. I'm strong enough to let myself be known and to take care of myself in intimate relationships. To say no when I mean no. To say yes when I mean yes. To ask for what I want. And maybe get my needs met in other relationships in other ways when that person isn't available. I trust myself to take care of myself in or out of relationships. And I choose love and intimacy in body, mind, spirit, and relationships. Nice deep breath and drink some water. You just moved some energy. Good to replace it with some hydration. I just want to clarify something. When I say I trust myself to get my needs met, elsewhere if my partner or who I'm being intimate with isn't available to meet those needs. I'm not advocating a particular relationship style. Polyamory, open relationship, monogamy, none of my business. And I'm not suggesting that you go out and get your needs met sexually because your partner isn't in the mood. I'm just saying, we all have a multitude of needs, and putting them all on one person is just not good. It's a very heavy energy to put on a person. So let's open the playing field for all possibilities in intimacy. We're not here to imitate our parents or have a traditional marriage or a traditional this. Let's just clean the slate and make it up as we go along. There are no rules. Have fun. I'll see you in the land of intimacy. If you like this video, please like it, subscribe to my channel, and make a comment. All these things that you can do, these little simple things, draw more people to my videos, and then more people get supported. And if you ever want or are curious about getting a private session virtually with me, there'll be information in the information box. Have a wonderful, wonderful life. Hope to see you again. Bye-bye. Let's see. You can go off now. Bye-bye.